Steam just launched a brand new way to discover games, and it's probably one of the smartest tools they've ever built. It's called the Steam Personal Calendar, part of a new Steam Labs experiment, and it's designed to show you upcoming and recently released games that you're actually likely to care about. Here's how it works and why it might completely change how you find your next favorite game. The new calendar is the latest experiment under Steam Labs, the platform Valve uses to test out experimental features. It's basically a dynamic calendar that shows recent and upcoming releases, but instead of listing everything, it focuses on games personalized to you. Steam looks at your playtime data, compares it with players who have similar habits, and then recommends the games those players are adding to their wishlist. So if you've been sinking hours into something like Slay the Spire, for example, it might start showing you more roguelikes or deck builders that are about to drop, even if they're smaller indie titles that wouldn't normally appear on the front page. Here is the clever part. The calendar isn't just static, it's refreshed daily, retraining itself based on the latest data from millions of players. It only prioritizes the games you've spent serious time on, so if you've been testing a bunch of demos or you did some quick installs and didn't actually play a lot of the games, that won't skew your recommendations. It looks ahead about 8 weeks, giving you a real sense of what's coming soon that actually matches your taste. It's also fully integrated with your wishlist, so any game you've already added automatically appears in the calendar, even if it's not part of your main recommendations. Now, the calendar only shows weekdays. If you're wondering why, that's intentional as well. Most games release Monday to Friday, so Valve dropped weekends to make more room on screen for weekday launches. So the weekend releases will still appear on the calendar, but they've been shifted to Monday's slot. For games that have already launched, Steam gives you both week and month views rather than a strict day-by-day layout. That's because when talking about new releases, we usually say something I played this week or this month rather than it launched on Tuesday, and Valve actually tested different layouts before deciding on this more natural structure. The calendar comes with a few controls as well. You can filter by tags. It automatically suggests tags based on the genres you play most, but you can also type in anything manually. You can also adjust the number of results, so by default it shows 100 games, and you can lower it for precision or raise it for variety, or if you set it to 500 it will include pretty much every game that is releasing on that given day, and it can get crowded real quick. You can also adjust content preferences. The calendar already respects your personal settings, so ignoring early access titles, mature content, or any tags that you filter out in the store settings, these are already applied here as well. Essentially, it's like having your own smart release radar built into Steam. Now, why is this a cool feature? Discoverability has been a major challenge on Steam the past few years. With over 12,000 new games releasing each year, it's easy for great titles to vanish in the noise. This new experiment could be a real fix for that problem. Instead of relying on global charts or recommendation sliders, Valve is using a personalized, transparent system that shows why a game is being suggested. It's also a clear signal that Valve wants to keep improving how players find games without leaving the Steam ecosystem, so no external wishlists, no third-party trackers. For example, I to this day use SteamDB to track releases, and it's a great tool. It has a lot of features, but it is an external third-party site. For Steam Deck owners, this is huge too. A curated time-based calendar tied to your actual play history means it's now easier than ever to discover deck-compatible games before they launch if they have gone through the verification system. Now, you can also try this on your Steam Deck. However, as you know, the store page on the Steam Deck is just a wrapped-up website. However, if you go to Store and then you go to More and click Steam Labs, you're gonna see it right on the top, and then you can click Try the Personal Calendar Experiment, and that will load right up on your Steam Deck. Now, currently on the Steam Deck screen, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look like a calendar at all. Instead, it's more of a scroll down list. So it's definitely not a responsive design right now, but for the future, if they do decide to implement this, I'm sure it will look much better even on the Steam Deck. Now, Valve wants your feedback on this. Because this is a Steam Labs experiment, it's still being tested. It's not an official feature. Valve is asking players to jump into the discussion boards and share thoughts, whether it's about the layout, the accuracy, or what other info should be added, like demo availability or deck verification status. The goal is to refine it before it becomes a full feature in the main Steam client. So Steam's personal calendar isn't just a new interface, it's the start of a smarter, more personalized store experience, a tool that learns what you actually play, helps you plan your next buy, and makes release tracking feel effortless. If you want to try it for yourself, I have a link in the description and that will take you directly to it, or you can just search Steam Labs Experiment 16 Personal Calendar or head to the Labs page on Steam. And if you've tested it already, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear how accurate your recommendations and what are your overall thoughts on it. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you find it helpful, consider leaving a like to support the channel, subscribe for more Steam and Steam Deck content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.